Oh, what's up? I think the audio is on. What's up, fish? Alright, gotta make sure I mute myself so I don't feed back into the system. We're just finishing up some last minute setup. And then we will be ready to go. And where are my tabs? Okay. Here we go. Twitch chat. Can we go to manage or dashboard? There you go. Where's chat? There's chat. Quick test. Yo, Drew, if you would want to do me a quick favor, can you type in exclamation mark fold, and then let's see, we got Nightbot set up, I think, and yeah, so hopefully it'll be some fun commands. We'll kind of mention those once we get rolling a little bit more, but yeah, should be good. Hello, what's up, Finn? Greetings, Elena. Welcome, guys. All right, here we go. So hopefully this is okay. All right. Testing stuff. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Nice to see that it works. All right, let's let Instagram know, and then we'll get going. And where's my phone? I'm pretty sure it's on my desk. Am I blind? One second, guys. I think I left it outside. What? It's literally here. All right, we got our phone back. Camera looks like a mirror. Oh, that it kind of does. That's funny. So I was using that black paper as a background earlier, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just leave it up for now. Use it for something else as we go along. But yeah, it does actually kind of fit the setup we have right now. All right, so we got that. I'm also streaming on Twitch at the same time. But I think YouTube's going to be a little bit more active. But I'm going to try to keep track of both chats at the same time. So hopefully that goes well. I have to like turn myself to look at the YouTube chat. But hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, today, if you would like to know what we're folding, you can just type in exclamation mark fold, and that's for both streaming platforms. But basically the short story behind this, which I'll probably repeat later, is it was supposed to be a design that I wasn't going to show for quite a long time, but some certain situations happened, and that got canceled, kind of. So we are able to fold it, and I made this giant paper for it. So I really wanted to fold it, because why not? And if you guys can see, it is a white and gold paper. We're doing a Rapunzel. I think she has golden hair. But yeah, so that's kind of the concept behind that. But hopefully, yeah, I think this will be pretty fun. It's quite a big paper, so the desk is very small. Hopefully I can adjust it so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But it should be pretty, yeah, it should be pretty interesting as I start folding, just because it's big paper is always a little bit finicky for the first couple folds to get everything precise. But yeah, it should be pretty fun today. I have quite a lot to discuss with you guys as we go on, but we'll let some people start flooding in, and then we'll get into the swing of things. That way I don't have to repeat too much of what's going on. But in the meantime, we are going to just get our references done. And hopefully I remember how to fold this design, because I've been working on a similar one. It's very similar, that basically has just flipped references. So hopefully I don't mess up the folding of it as I go along, but yeah, should be okay. My microphone is like this way, so if I go quiet, just let me know if you guys missed something, if you want me to repeat it. But yeah. Is it just double tissue? It is just double tissue, except I kind of chemo-wrote it. Actually, that doesn't matter. So right here, which I don't know if you guys can see, I added, this part is triple tissue, and then the rest is double tissue. And that's because I know exactly where the color changes. And again, this is supposed to be for something, so like normally I won't use that technique. Actually, I kind of like it just for the color, right? Makes it a little bit easier to, like, I don't feel like it's a cheating kind of method, because it's still paper, and I'm making it thicker. I'm not cutting out layers. I'm making the paper thicker, which is like, it's okay, right? It's still one sheet. But yeah, that's what that is for. Good observation there. But yes, we are folding some double tissue, and I think it's 84 centimeters, or whatever 33 inches is to centimeters, which I can't remember the conversion. What is it, 2.5? Yeah, I'm not going to math that in my head, but if you guys want to find out what that is in inches, but otherwise, or in centimeters, but it's around 80 plus, close to 90, I think. But yeah, so we are going to get this done, try to be a little bit precise. Yeah, this isn't like the craziest model. Actually, it was this was designed so I could fold it quickly, which is why I used a 22.5 approach versus like a box pleat approach. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this is like the best of my designs. It's not very refined, but it's unique, I guess. So it's fun to fold, but it's a very specific purpose for why it was designed. But yeah, let's see. Nice. I did the same thing for my first draft of the Alien Queen. Had the head DT, but the body's at single tissue. Oh yeah, that's smart. Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's a worthy technique. I don't know. I feel like it's origami because, in addition, we are manipulating paper. You know, like the process of making the paper to fold is part of the art form because it's, you know, the process. I think it's totally fair. What am I making? Oh yeah, so if you guys want to know what I'm making, just type in !fold. We're going to use this new command that my mod Azndumplin set up for you guys. So shout outs to Azndumplin for setting that up. There's a couple other commands as well. There is !OBB, I think. And that just is a link to my website. So whenever someone asks, if it is someone new, wants to know my website, I'll tell them to use that. And then there's a fun one. There's actually on Twitch, it's !YouTube. That's funny. On YouTube, it's just OBB because YouTube's already YouTube. And then there's !fish fold, which will fold in origami fish, if you guys know my logo. That's kind of just a fun thing. It'll keep a counter. So anytime someone uses that command, it should just add to the basically the bucket. But yeah, let's see if that works for you guys. But other than that, we will keep on folding. And then yeah, once we once the bulk of the stream starts filling up, we will talk about some announcements I have, which is kind of exciting. And I'm trying to remember my sequence. I think I valley fold this first. No, that's later. Okay. We do these first. But yeah, I'm excited to fold this. I've actually never fully folded. Oh my goodness. Words. This design, like I did one test fold with a much smaller paper. And then I tried one that was an older version and it kind of failed. And I redid it and made this one. But I haven't actually done this one yet. Mostly because paper at this size, it takes a while to make it a little bit, or more of an effort thing. So that's another reason why I'm very excited to fold this. Should be pretty fun. I think I actually posted the crease pattern for this one a little while ago. So in case you guys saw that, this is what the actual design is. I think it was pretty obvious that it was some sort of a human figure. Is that the one I was diagramming? The one I'm diagramming is the flipped references one, which I guess I haven't really posted that one either. I kind of want to refold it because I changed some things in the diagram from the one I currently have. And the one I currently have, I'm honestly not really happy with the results. But yeah, this basically, so this is like 22.5 reference for here, where, or I guess what is it, the 1 over root 2 reference, where this is the body and then this is the hair. I guess since this is Rapunzel, this is the hair. The other design is the opposite, where the other portion is the body and then the small portion is the hair. Hey, what's up, Alan? Doing pretty good. Excited to stream. It's twice in a month, so that's a record, right? It's pretty crazy, guys. Like, I guess this is like a life update. I start my full-time career job as a software engineer on Monday, and that will change like the course of my my schedule for the rest of my life, basically. So I'm gonna have to balance out origami with, a job, meaning that my daily hours are probably more restricted, but I have, more time in the evenings, because it's so standardized, like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 9 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, versus school would be like, classes could start later and I have a gap in the middle, but I'm working on like a coding project for 6 hours at nighttime, or longer. So in theory I have more time and less time, but I think I'll start having more time. I always say that to encourage myself, but it'll basically allow me to schedule out stuff like streaming, much more regular schedule. I'll still be pretty busy because I'm going to be moving soon. Right now the work is remote, but later on I am relocating, and it'll still be remote work, but I still have to relocate. But yeah, okay, we need to do sync folds for here, but we're going to do that later. Or technically we don't have to do, yeah, I think we do sync fold it. Okay, so I think all of our, this is like the base before folding the base. I guess this is like the pre-creasing, but it's not really even pre-creasing. Very nice thing about this model is the only thing you really have to pre-crease is the references, and then the rest of it is like pre-creased through the sequence, just because it's like this part is bird base and the rest is just sync folds, like easy syncs. So not bad at all. And we're going to be working a lot on this section now, which is able to fit on the table, which is nice. Alright, looks like we got some YouTube chats. I will get to you guys in a little bit. Looks like people are using the bot, which is great. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's see. Let's get this fold and I'll check it out. Actually, so doing this might have been better if I pre-creased it, because the paper is so big, you can't control it as cleanly. But go for the sequence. There you go. Okay, we're not squishing that corner and we're chilling. What's up? Okay. Oh, Plant. Hey, what's up, Plant? Greetings, guys. Good luck on your job. Hope you feel fulfilled. Thank you, thank you. Hey, we got Azndumplin in the chat. Yes, we are folding. Good stuff. Hey, Ahmed, what's up? Thanks, guys, for joining in. All right, so we'll do the first announcement here, which I kind of talked about it last stream, and some of you guys already know. But since there is a fair amount of people now, get some hype. So, I am currently finishing up a sponsorship with, you guys have seen it everywhere in my Instagram Reels and TikTok, the coldest water bottles. I'm finishing this up very soon. I have 2 more videos I have to make with this, which will happen tomorrow and Monday, ideally. After that, I am doing a giveaway of this book. That's right. This is the new Origami Dragons Premium by Makoto Yamaguchi. and there's a ton of cool dragons in here, including the Ancient Dragon 2.0 or the Ancient Dragon Another. Yeah, it's been a while since the Ancient Dragon diagrams in general have been publicly available because the works by Kamiya Satoshi Volume 1 is really hard to get and it's expensive. So this is a really cool book. I'm really excited to give it away. All that info will start sometime next week. Basically, whenever I can fully set it up while I'm having my job. So it could be the weekend, but it will be out soon. And it's I'm gonna be paying for like this giveaway platform thing, so it should be really easy for anyone to sign up. And then it's an international giveaway because I'm gonna ship with DHL. So as long as DHL can ship to your country, you are eligible. And I think that'll be really cool. I think this is, there's a lot of like origami book giveaways sometimes through like other platforms, and a lot of you guys in chat are really complex folders or designers. So sometimes those intermediate level books aren't quite as interesting to you guys, or there's just like a couple things. But this one I'm pretty sure most of y'all will be interested in, just because like it's a really, and it's dragons. Dragons are super dope in general, and there is some really cool dragons in this book. So obviously the Ancient Dragon Another is really cool, but let's try not to leak anything. We can go through the cover page. You might have seen this on my Instagram. It's the Wyvern by Chuya Miyamoto. That one's a really, really fun fold. Really cool design. I should have used larger paper. Here's a Grand Dragon. This is a modular by Joseph Wu. So if you guys like modulars, it's a really cool modular. Oh yeah, this one is the Wyvern I folded. Very unique design. It's got back spines. Really, really cool. Yeah, just some really cool dragons. Even the simpler dragons are really satisfying to fold. So if you guys are really into awesome folding sequences, you might know that Hideo Komatsu has excellent folding sequences. There's some other Japanese design. Gen Hajiwara, also amazing at sequences. There's a nice strip graph dragon that's looking really cool, very detailed. And I'm most excited for this one, Wizard and the Dragon by Hojo Takashi. And Mayunchi, I know you're in chat. You're probably interested in that one as well. So yeah, that's a awesome book. Really awesome book. So look forward to that giveaway. I'll probably do a whole YouTube video for the giveaway to announce it, and you'll see it like everywhere. I'll post about it everywhere, just so everyone has a chance to enter. But yeah, loved the book. Definitely did a giveaway. Yes. Oh yeah. You already have this book. So some of you guys already have this book. So if you do have this book, that's dope. You could still enter if you want. I think even if you win, right, there might be an additional prize for you. And if you want to allow someone else to have the book, if you already have the book, you can do so as well. So even if you had the book already, feel free just to enter the giveaway. A lot of you will already be eligible to enter. It'll be something like, make sure you're following my accounts, and then like tag people or comment or like or something. Something pretty easy that'll just help, make sure the channel is growing and be really easy for people to enter. I don't want to, make you like fold something and then take a really long time to enter. I'm trying to get as many people entered as you can. But yeah, should be pretty fun. And the giveaway is kind of like a celebration of the 5,000 subs on YouTube, as well as just like we hit a lot of milestones this year, and we're on a course to reach another goal that I didn't think was even possible in the first place. But yeah, just kind of celebration on all regards throughout a lot of different things, and celebration for you guys. allow someone who isn't quite able to order from Japan to get something from Japan, because that's where you have to get the book from. But yeah, very exciting. So that's announcement number 1. That's like the main announcement, I guess. I'll probably do it again in like an hour. Alex, congrats on 5K. Thank you very much. I am very excited. It's kind of crazy. I've been having this goal. So like origami, it's, you guys all know, it's what I'm very passionate about. But throughout college, some others of you guys might be in engineering school right now, or heading towards engineering school, or some kind of engineering field. But it's tough, right? And I didn't want to give up origami for like my career, I guess. I wanted to do both at the same time, but it's very hard. So basically the metric I set for myself in terms of social media was just to grow by 2x every year. And so far we are following that, which is really lit. It's crazy. I think same time last year, my YouTube channel wasn't even monetized, and we had about 2,500 subs, which is pretty crazy. And now we're at 5K. So big thanks to all you guys making this happen. It's kind of crazy. Makes me want to make more videos for everyone and stuff. Speaking of videos, if you guys are interested in folding the Dragonite, that tutorial is fully up. That tutorial took a long time, man, to make, but that is an exciting one. I think it's one of my better tutorials I've made. I guess the samurai one was okay as well, but I think it was filmed a little bit in janky lighting conditions. So Dragonite it's a pretty clear tutorial. I think a lot of people can fold it. Made it not very difficult. I guess the shaping's the only difficult part. You're working on pre-creasing Alduin, World Eater. Awesome. I need to fold that model again. I folded it 3 years ago and I gave it away. But I really want another one for myself. It's because it's a really cool design. Speaking of Dragonite, here's our boy. I don't know if the lighting's gonna serve it well. Oh, it looks like it is. I really like, this is the one I made for the tutorial. It's made out of Hanji, about 55 or 54 centimeters. I'm really happy with it. I don't know. it's pretty lit. So if you guys want to fold it, definitely give it a shot. This is shaped with just glue. There's no wires. Though I was going to use wires, but I realized I don't have any wires on me right now. Yeah, sad. But very nice. It's I think one of my better shaped models. It's very action posed. But if you watch the shaping video, basically I kind of talked about how you can kind of just look up like one-handed swordsman anime pose, and then you can find a bunch of really cool action poses and try to model your humanoid after that. So for most of my folds from now on, I used to have this thing where the first time I would fold something, I'd fold it just as is, you know, either like the designer did, or for my designs, it would just be like static. You know, I'm just gonna fold it, shape it, and that's just like the textbook model. And then the next one I do will be some crazy pose. But I found that, you know, over time, I don't have time to always refold these, so might as well, we're just gonna do some really cool poses. I think they turn out a lot more successful, even if some details are hidden because of the pose, or it doesn't show up as well on camera, but at least in person it looks great. Fantasy art, yeah, fantasy art works really well too. Even like movies, like if you look up TV show poses, if you're going, I guess it depends what you're going for. So yeah, if you prefer fantasy over anime style, so anime, it's like the action is drawn with the lines. That's kind of what really defines anime action versus like traditional Western action or fantasy kind of posing. But they're, it's all very much the same. For this initially, I would just look up Skyrim, like fan arts, or just Skyrim clips. the Skyrim, the actual game models, they're kind of T-posy, but there's really cool fan arts there. But yeah, get some inspiration. It's a great way to go. Reference material, because to try to invent something in your head with no reference is really, really difficult, because you don't actually know what it's going to turn out like until you do it, which sometimes doesn't turn out as you exactly thought so. So having reference is definitely great. Or if you're skilled with drawing, you can draw your own references, which I wish I could do, but my drawing is not quite to that level yet. Sometimes I'll just do gesture drawings or form. That works pretty well. But I can't render out the whole thing. Hey, what's up, Z? Thanks for hopping in the stream. Love it, dynamic poses. Yeah, Alan, you're really good at dynamic poses. Yeah, so is Plant. You guys are shaping gurus. Alright, let's keep folding this guy. We made quite a lot of chatter there, but we gotta keep folding. I don't know if we'll get through the whole thing today, but I think we'll get through most of the base. It's not too hard or too much. I guess it's more of the size of the model or the paper that is holding us back the most. But as you can see, we didn't have to pre-crease anything. Nothing, or except for the beginning, really. With the 22.5 reference, but references are barely pre-creasing, unless if it's like a crazy reference. But pretty fun. This version, I was thinking of doing this as a diagram as well, but I think it's just like this version of, or I guess this Rapunzel isn't, the reason why I didn't diagram it is because one cannot fold this out of regular sized paper, or it'll be way too thick, because it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of janky. But the other one, it's still kind of the case where it gets really thick, but you don't need quite as large of a paper, because this one's proportions are so what's the word? I don't want to say there. I'm using the word proportion too much, but the hair is really, really long, right? So to have the figure on the other side, it's kind of strange. Is the main reason. But yeah. The other one, the diagrams are, I think they're fun. If anything, it's a fun fold more than this is a super cool looking design. It's more like a fun one. We'll see if we can keep this friendo up with us. Pretty colored paper, thank you. Yeah, the gold and white actually turned out pretty good. I don't know how well contrasted you can tell on stream, but the white's pretty white, which is pretty nice. The initial paper I used was a 74 centimeter archival tissue paper, which is really, really thin. So I was worried about the color not showing up. But that's why I did the triple tissue version with another tissue that is more stark white. That definitely helped. Because even double of the archival tissue would still be just too thin that you wouldn't be able to see the white. A fish fold. Yeah, guys, don't forget, try out some of those commands that our mod Azndumplin added. They're pretty fun. Let me see if this one works here. That work? Maybe I don't have that one enabled. Okay, we'll see. Sometimes Nightbot is a little slow, so he might not be popping up, but at least on Twitch I think it's working a little bit better. I think there's this one, there's this one, and then there is this one. Okay, there you go. It looks like on YouTube the fish fold one might not be working for some reason. But we'll check on that and see what's going on. But at least on Twitch, we have folded 6 fishes in our fish tank, which is lit. So that's kind of like a fun interactive thing for the chat. But yeah, fun stuff. Thanks to Azndumplin for making those for us. And we'll be sure to make some more fun interactive stuff for the chat as time goes on. I've had Twitch and been streaming for so long, but when I started, like, I didn't do any of those things because I had no idea how to. And I've been a little too lazy to make those over the years, but I think they're nice. Hopefully soon I think I'll also get just a better stream layout. Although just this right now, the basic is pretty nice for folding at least. But yeah, we'll make things look real nice. Should be fun. All right, let's see. So there's like a couple ways to do this move, and so I'm trying out a couple different sequences. I don't know which one's the best to do. Normally I just crease it in and get it, but I kind of like the opening sequence. It'd just be annoying to draw as a diagram. Okay, here we need, let's pre-crease this a little bit. Can't actually work on this till later. I think we can do this, and then we can do, no, and then we have to wait. Okay, we'll just leave this here, and then we have this side. And so there was a question when I first released the crease pattern, which someone asked, why is this all folded like that? It's just color change, low-key. But it kind of works because, yeah, I guess you'll see. But it works, even though it's a lot of paper use. If it was not just folded and folded through layers, it's like the same, and I don't really need to use the paper. It's more like a different starting shape of the paper, and it just becomes a really long flap, which works out really well for us actually. I think the paper is grippy enough that I can do this without too much inaccuracy, hopefully. Fold in, pre-creasing through some layers here. What's up, Simon? Welcome, welcome. Rare boy stream. What's up, Tim? It is a rare boy stream. Hopefully they will become less rare pretty soon. Maybe like once every 2 weeks. But I'm going to be trying to stream more. I really like streaming. Gives me a great way to chat with you guys. And we're, again, on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So it's like double the fun. Get to talk with people. Share what I'm doing. And as I fold, it's really fun to stream and fold at the same time. I think for a while there was no streams because I wasn't folding much. because I didn't have time. But now we have some time to fold, which is great. I want to fold the Ancient Dragon 2 on stream as well. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna release the VODs so that no one can follow the sequence, or at least maybe I'll delete the first VOD or something, or just make it so that no one can follow or fold the model from those live streams, because obviously I don't want to do that for copyright reasons and respect. But the live stream should be fun. And we're going to be using a very large paper for that as well. So I'm very excited. It's been a really long time since I made an Ancient Dragon. Basically the one that's right there was 5 years ago. So yeah, I haven't done an Ancient Dragon in a really long time. And I really want to. Should be fun. Is that Grim Reaper? It is not. This is my own design. And Tim, try typing in !fold and it'll tell you what I'm folding. Alfred, what's up? TSM versus FlyQuest. Who's gonna win? I don't know who TSM is, but I think you mean TSM FTX. Oh yeah. Let's go TSM all the way. Let's go. That's funny. Yeah, no, TSM all the way. Hey, look at that. Finally, Tim. Nightbot. You've been here probably longer than most people on stream. I finally just connected Nightbot. We'll build up some commands later. Some more commands over time, but crazy, isn't it, man? They don't like TSI. That's funny. That's really funny. Okay, this is a... What's the best way to do this? Do I actually pre-crease this? I don't like pre-creasing that. Let's not pre-crease it. Maybe I should have done this before I did the other one, so it's not trapped. Wait, actually we should probably do that. I'm just gonna unfold this guy. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Precision, right? Is precision really that important, though? Hey, what's up, Outrageous Origami? Thanks for joining the stream. What's up, what's up? Doing pretty well. We are folding origami. Origami is fun, so we are having fun. This paper is slipping. There you go, that looks precise. And then we'll fix this guy real fast. And same thing on the other side. Let's undo this again. There's one problem that you don't have with smaller papers, but you do have with the larger. It just folds like this, where the paper will slip out a lot on the big version. But on the small version, it's very easy. Nightbot let out a secret. Well, the secret is to use Nightbot to learn the secret, which is lit. And it's not a secret anymore, actually, Simon. I mentioned that a little bit earlier. So it was supposed to be a secret till like next year, but it is no longer a secret due to certain events happening, which the certain events is secret, but this design is no longer secret, which is cool. So now I gotta fold it and show you guys, which is lit. To recently design 2 new models. Awesome. What models have you designed recently? Great to see new designers or people designing new stuff. Wow, we got quite an even number on Twitch and YouTube. In case anyone missed, basically you can find out what I'm folding by using the new commands. And then the only announcements you might have missed are some of announcements about the giveaway, which just keep that in the back of your head, giveaway. And then over the next week or 2, the giveaway will release. It's a really exciting prize. There may be some bonus prizes, but the main prize is pretty nice. So keep that in mind in case you missed that announcement. But yeah, very exciting stuff. Okay, we did this, and then we do squash fold, I think. Big squash fold. Yes. Big squash fold. Okay. Wow, that is a big squash fold indeed. I'll actually flip it this way so we can run it right down the middle. Pretty cool, pretty cool. That's very satisfying to fold. And there's actually quite a lot of air pockets, so we're trying not to let these creases be affected by that. There you go. Squash fold. Boys, what do you think about NFTs? Actually, thanks to Drew for informing me a little bit more about the crypto situation. NFTs are they're interesting. They have potential to solve problems for artists because they're on blockchain. But right now, there's just issues with blockchain and how it's being done. That's just very non-sustainable, both in terms of the environment and just like computational speeds, I guess, or costs in general. So yeah, NFTs, they're based on Ethereum, which right now is still proof of work. It's supposed to be moving to proof of stake, but if they move to proof of stake, there's no guarantee that NFTs will. Also, crypto is just in a really weird situation right now. Especially with the whole thing about China banning Bitcoin, because the main economic or environmental issue actually was coming from China, where most mining locations were using things like coal for fueling them, which was causing a lot of problems. So I feel like because of all these crazy issues around NFTs and proof of work, I guess, I feel like the value won't hold. It's just in a bubble right now. So like, sure, some people made, millions off their NFTs with rare cases, but it's kind of like winning the lottery. Like, they won the lottery, and to try to do that now it's kind of risky, right? And I'm in no need of $1 million, or trying to gamble my way into $1 million with crypto, really. At least for me, I'd rather put my money into regular investments. a little bit more stable right now because it's kind of a volatile environment, I'd say. I do really like blockchain technologies. I think there's a lot of great uses for them as I studied it this past year. Blockchain being very different than cryptocurrencies, but crypto is just a... Yeah. There's one main origami artist that has minted a NFT, or an NFT, and he sold it. It's pretty cheap. I think it was only like $100. So I mean, like, they're cool. I don't think that $100 is worth my time. Basically, if I wanted to repeat what he did. He also has a lot more following than me, so I don't think I could even sell an NFT for $100. I can sell a model for way more. But yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. I think some of the ones I've sold for way too much money, it's kind of ridiculous, but I'm all for trying to progress technology over time. But I don't see its full uses in origami yet, at least. Great question, though. Great question. I think eventually using blockchain to help reduce, or to, like, as more of a verification kind of method to protect copyrights internationally, or at least the ownership of titles for digital content would be pretty cool. Because eventually there could be like a, kind of like how there is for music right now. There could be licensed, like very easy digital watermarks that are based on blockchain. So that, you know, there's a lot of media companies that steal content basically, or rip people off for content on, and it's called freebooting, right? All those compilation, not all of them, but a lot of those. You guys know what they look like. It's like, oh, you won't believe what this person did. And they don't credit the owner of the video or whatever. You know, this is so annoying. It's a real scummy way of making money, but it works. But I think over time, there can be like easy digital watermarking where if that does happen, sure, I guess the person posted it and maybe they're getting paid ad revenue, but at least it auto tracks, or hopefully the social platform will be able to just trigger the digital watermark, and then boom, things happen automatically without manual review. That would be a great way of using blockchain. And it would keep it out of the way of like licensing companies, where those licensing companies are also the other people where, yeah, they'll like, yeah, it's kind of a mess. It's people get scammed, and yeah, whenever it comes to money for people get a little antsy, don't they? And companies can get kind of scummy. What paper is it? This is double tissue, where part of it is triple tissue, and the rest of it is double tissue. So this part, where the white will be showing, is triple, and then the rest of it is double. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yes. Thank you for the follow. Origami cactus in a pot, and I'm not sure what the second one is, but very cool. If you posted those in Origami Dan, I will get a chance to look at those. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, so we're doing pretty good so far. So you guys can kind of see. Here's our base. We have the body, We have, these are actually the arms. And then this will be the dress. This will be the feet. And then this part will be the head, but we need to squash fold it first. We're kind of doing a point split. This is not, it's a decent way, but it makes the head a little bit thick. Hopefully it works out. What else? Yeah, so as you can see, the body is way smaller than the hair because Rapunzel's hair is supposed to be really long. But this is kind of the proportion layout that you guys can check out. Pretty interesting. Yeah, basically when I designed this, the goal was just really, really long hair. And I'm like, what's a good way I can do really, really long hair without it being like insanely overkill? And I should not have sync folded this. I forgot. I'm not supposed to do this yet. I'm supposed to pre-crease the rest of the divisions first. At first I tried box pleat, and it was just like, it was too thick, even if I spaced things out correctly. Unless I wanted to like diagonal grid it, but it just overcomplicated it a lot and made it so it wouldn't quite be as nice to fold live, I guess, or within a certain amount of time. So this was 22.5. It's a very, very easy way because I can just use the corners, and it was a very nice sequence to use. And so I think I need to actually create this. But yeah, this is neat because basically most of the base is actually completed. We'll just have to shape it out and then make it look nice. And there's a thing with the hair. So one thing I'm still ambivalent about is the hair can be braided or it can be wavy. And there's depictions of Rapunzel as both. And I don't know which one's better, but the braid is very origami, but at the same time it makes it look like a dragon tail because it is the feet. I'm using the phoenix tail method because I think it looks cool as a braid, which is what Obelisk used for the John Arc design. I'm like, does it look too much like a dragon tail? I don't know, but we'll see. I think on a model as large as this, we can kind of shape it a little bit better and it'll look more like hair. But I think the main thing I have to get right is like hair physics when it's posed, and then it'll look like hair versus a tail. Are you gonna shape a face on this model? I was thinking about it, and there's technically room for it, but the paper's too thick because it comes from the middle of the paper, so probably not. I'd suggest to try wavy. It's probably easier to undo and turn into a braid the other way around. Yeah, I think the process I'm gonna go for is definitely start wavy and see how it looks from there. And if I just can't get it right, we're gonna go with the braid. That's a very, very good advice. We'll start with wavy for sure. Cause yeah, doing the braid, once you do that, you can't, like if you unfold it, it's gonna look garbo. Thick hair, very thick hair. Kind of chubby. Yeah, this is gonna thin out a lot here pretty soon. But yeah, plan. I think at least for like, if I was gonna go for a female face, for now I would still start with box plate because I think just the spacing is a little bit easier for me to comprehend. Or I could try like a corner 22.5. I could try to convert use the same kind of packing, or not packing, the same structure that Kim Folder used for his demon head, but then like mainly for the face, but not do the horns, and then just connect that to hair, because you can turn that to hair very easily. I don't know. Male face might be a little bit easier for me to start with than female face. But we'll hopefully get a model like that soon. I have an idea for a design to add a face on the box plate, but it's tough, man. You're making some good headway, however, so I'm excited to see your next project. Is this the face? Oh, no, this model doesn't have a face. This is going to be Rapunzel. Or so like the body's on this side. It's not shown right now. All of this right now is the hair. This whole golden part, this is all hair. Yeah, it's like neck narrow and the cheekbones, right? But yeah, neck narrow is definitely a. I remember your study on that, how effective the neck was. Yeah, she's gonna look pretty angry. Yeah, I bought. But actually, that'd be okay too. Cause I probably designed her to be some anime character that's like a fighter. So. Oh, I pre-creased this wrong. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do it correctly on this side. I just made it a little bit harder for myself. But that's okay. I forgot to accordion it. So we'll just have to reverse all the creases on the other side. But that's fine. You could use grass, yeah. Yeah, I'd probably start with a male face first. I feel like the male face would be easier because you can kind of just do anything. And then you don't have to add hair. Because if I do hair, I'd want it to be color changed. But color changing hair for females, it's hard to get it long enough with like bangs. So many flaps. Without just like, I mean, okay, it's not very hard, I guess, but I don't know. It's a lot of flaps. So you run into the issue of it being too thick. And then shaping it down enough. Or at least I'm not skilled enough yet with 22.5 to manipulate it to work well. That's still a developmenting thing, a skill in development. And we are going to do this correctly this time and not do that crease that way. I'm going to crease it this way. And I don't know why it caught that one out, but I think we can enable that one. Am I making a frying pan for his signature look? Oh. That'd be so we're not doing that Rapunzel, sadly. We're doing the brother's groom one. And that's because like one of the requirements for this model was to be a public domain model, so I can't use depictions of any licensed material. So this is going to be very traditional looking, very plain looking, I guess, Rapunzel, not the tangled Rapunzel. Yeah. But that would be cool. If I were to do that, I would go with the box plate method for that kind of detail. But yeah. We're doing something pretty plain here. Again, this is ideally supposed to be folded within one period of time. So it's not crazy detailed. It's more the proportions that were the all-inspiring portion of this piece. The unique factor versus like photorealistic or anatomical detail. Obviously, I'm folding much slower than I would have if I were to do that live, but yeah. Fun. Oh, too many emotes. Sorry, man. I didn't know it would ban you for that. Wait, let's see this. Interesting. Okay, maybe you're not able to use. Can I undo the hidden message? My bad. I guess if you too many emotes, it counts as spam. We'll change that setting later, to make it a little bit more forgiving. Any advice to start designing? This is from Twitch. I would advise you to learn how to read crease patterns and check out Plant Psychologist's design class on YouTube. And he's actually in the chat right now of the YouTube live stream, so you can go check that out. And then Plant, you can go just drop your YouTube link, or I guess you can click his profile, and it'll pop up. I definitely recommend you check that out for starting how to design. Oh, hey, thanks, Alex, for answering that. That's great. Oh, Plant's in Twitch now. Hey, there he is. Yeah, go check out his videos. It's probably the best way right now to start learning. At least, like, if you can learn without that, but you miss a lot. And like, Plant made it easy access. It's right there. It's a great resource. He talks well. It's epic. It is indeed epic. You know, if you go back like a year or two before he started his class, it was much harder to start designing, I'd say. Besides just having to jump through hoops and ladders to find the right people to ask and learning all these weird techniques. I know a lot of people who attempted to learn from like reading ODS and just trying to circle pack everything, but man, that's a difficult route to go, I must say. Wait, it doesn't let you post links anymore? Oh man, okay. I gotta change my Nightbot settings. Let me see if I can post a link. Let's see if it'll ban me. Well, that makes sense. Maybe we don't want. I'm okay with people plugging themselves. Mod, if you're still in chat, can you take a look at Nightbot to see if you can disable the timeouts? Or you might not be on the Twitch, the mod on the Twitch Nightbot. Let's see if it times me out. I don't think it can time me out, right? Oh. Strange. Spam protection. Okay. Here you go. Let's just disable. Okay. Links. Emotes. Okay. That should be better on the Twitch side. And then let's check out the YouTube one. All right, there you go. We can drop links now. And you can send emotes. Sorry about that. Lol. Okay. That's funny. My bad. Alright, let's try to get these things These aren't really like, it's like kind of a sink because part of the paper's trapped, but it's more like a reverse fold. Like a reverse fold that's not fully open. So it's kind of like a sink, but not really. Yep, this is good. Hey, Erratic, thank you for the sub. Thanks so much, man. And thanks for following. Welcome to the channel. Oh, got him. Nice, thanks. Strange. Strange, okay. Alright, let's finish out this sequence of pleats, and then we can kind of start to see how the full model will kind of look. And I think we can do, once this is done, we can start doing the details on the fronts. Or actually, I think we might actually need the sink fold first. So maybe we'll do that, and then we'll do the sink fold, and then we'll get going with the other stuff. Should be fun. I'm gonna try to do this pretty quickly, but feel free to ask questions, guys. I'll be glancing over at chat, and I'll answer them as I do this if I can. Struggles with big paper, right? A little bit. Requires a little bit more focus. But this is why we accordion pre-crease to the other side to make it a little bit easier for ourselves. I'm excited for this section because to actually get one of the hair flaps, this one right here, we do a very interesting stretch to kind of move it forward. It's pretty fun. Alright, so now all we have to do is reverse the creases on these guys. And then it makes the reverse folding way easier. It'll be every other. Just because this is like the shorter side, so a lot easier to do. And then probably just need up to here, because that very last one is kind of free. Oh, we got some paper being trapped right there. There we go, and now we can just kind of, we spent like 10 minutes on the other side, right? Now we can kind of just speed run it a little bit. Okay, not a full speed run, but it's definitely a lot faster. Set it into place, and probably a little bit more precise. Gotta head back to work. Thanks for a great stream. Thanks, Alfred. Thanks for stopping by. No problemo. And let me see what time it is. All right, so we are I gotta go at like 4:15ish, so we'll probably go about till then, so like another half hour. And then we'll call it a stream there, and I'll try to save this design specifically for stream. So then whenever I get the chance next, we'll continue on. And yeah, and then since YouTube saves the VODs, it'll make a nice YouTube series, kind of the folding of this, which is great. I do like that. I think it's really nice to be able to live stream on YouTube now, because it kind of helps double the content whenever I stream for people over on YouTube. And then I don't have to edit anything either, because just post it, which is great. Less editing time, no render time. That's, I don't have to save it to my hard drive or anything. It's just all ready to go. And from a content creation standpoint, that is what you want. Less downtime, more content. Alright. So you might be able to see now why we have this side as double tissue and the other side as triple. Because if this was triple, it would be a mess. It would be so thick. Wouldn't be funny. Alright. So now we can flip it around so you guys can kind of see. It's a long hair, real long hair. Okay, so from here, I'm trying to remember where the reference was for the sync fold, and I think it's actually this far. Is it this big? Let's try it like this, and then if it messes up, we can always undo it. Because it won't affect it too much, because the rest of it should mostly be hidden. We're going to crease that tight. This is going to be a very interesting sync fold here. Actually, it might be a little bit easier because it's bigger. But we do have to reach up into here. Oh, do we need to do the other sync folds first? Yeah, I think we do. Hold up. Let's do that first before we mess up and have to undo the sync fold. So these... Actually, I'm going to intentionally slant it so that we don't have to sync fold through those extra layers. Just makes it a pain to do. And then we'll do the same here. Sink folds. Rage's Origami. While you fold Rapunzel, I'm going to fold the Samurai Helmet Beetle. Awesome. Whose Samurai Helmet Beetle are you folding? Is it your own design? Or is it one of the classic ones? Or cool ones out there? Kabuto Moshi. It's quite a lot of... It's a very cool model. Pretty decent here. And actually, I want to try something for chat with Nightbot, and I just knocked our Dragon Knights over. I want to try out this poll feature. Let's try this. What does this let me do? Let's see, how do you set this up? Poll. Title, option 1, option 2. Oh, cool. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Ancient Dragon. What's the other classic? What's like the most popular origami dragon that's not Ryujin and not Ancient Dragon? Dr. Robert Lang. Sweet. Very nice. Which one do people fold? Or like, what's the other most folded one? I can't think about it. Okay, well, let's try this poll feature, and then we'll optimize it over time. Invalid parameters. Huh? Oh. Does that work? Oh, it does. Western Dragon. Thank you. There you go. Let's do that instead. All right. Let me copy this over to YouTube. Sorry, Twitch guys. It might be a little confusing. Fiery Dragon. Fiery Dragon is cool, but I feel like it's not in the complex category, or it's not in the same dragon category. Did that work? I don't know if this worked. Oh, it did. Oh, let's go. Cool. And we will see what you guys think in a little bit as I do these sync folds. It's fun. I think as streams go further on, I'll be using these polls during like sequences of folding where I like can't check chat as frequently. That way, I don't leave you guys during some boring parts. wish it would let you add your own. Maybe I'll have to figure out like an open-ended poll so I can ask like non-yes or no questions. So I can ask like what's your favorite horse design, and we can just get a collection of designers with the, you know, something like that. We shall figure it out. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna move this guy for a bit so I don't smack him off the table. Even though he is nice company. And then I think after I finish these sinks, I will show the results. Alright, we finished those sink folds. And that way we can do this one. And we'll check the poll results first. By the way, if you guys follow me on TikTok, or if you even have a TikTok, what'd you guys think of today's video? It's a little different than the, well, if you guys are on Instagram Reels, it's not the same one I posted there. It's a little different. But maybe I'll show the collection of the 3 on stream. Actually, no, I don't think we have time for that, but maybe we'll show that a little later. I might make another video on it though, but yeah. Okay, how do I show result? Poll results. Let's try this. Boom. Okay, we only had 2 votes on that side. That's okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. Don't know how to pronounce your username, but yeah. Straw poll. Looks like Nightbot is like a lot slower on YouTube, but hopefully it goes through. Oh, there you go. Same amount. Nice. Looks like people prefer Ancient Dragon over Western Dragon. Very interesting. Ancient Dragon is really, really balanced. I do say that. However, I do really enjoy the Western Dragon as well. But maybe I'm biased because that was like one of the things that kicked off my YouTube back in the day. Maybe that's another thing I should fold. Like a regular Western Dragon. That giant one is the only one I've done. Okay, we need to put these small little valley folds in so that when we do the sink fold, it doesn't interrupt. It'll act as a closed sink without us actually having to closed sink it. Oh, do I need that here? Oh, wait. Let me think about this. I think I need it all the way to here. Does this seem right? I'm trying to think. Is this the right amount to, I think so. We're gonna try this out. If this is wrong, it's okay. We can undo it. I wonder if I have to. Can I do it afterwards or? I'm trying to remember. Might need to do this before. Okay, we're gonna wait on the sync fold for a little bit and do this hair part. Because I think these hair stretches need to come before the sync fold. Can't exactly remember, but I think this is the safe play. I really want to do that sync fold though, because then it lets us do all the details on the front, which those are pretty fun to do. It's not precise. There you go. Okay, we might be able to do these ones later. Actually, all these little. So as you can see, I'm closing up the color change by just swiveling these guys a little bit. But I think we just need to swivel these top ones to do this stretch. And then do I even need to sync fold the corners? Maybe I'll do this one in case we need this as well, which I don't think we do, but just in case. That. Let's see. I enjoy folding both models. My favorite design to fold is this Vine Dragon. Shuki's would be Western Dragon, and then his Dragonfly. The Divine, yeah, Bahamut. That's a very cool. I do like Cade's Fiery Dragon as well. I'm going to fold the 2.0 soon too, because my first 2.0 was an utter failure. It is so thick. If you guys have watched my Twitch streams from like 3 years ago, I think I showed off how chonky that boy was. But and then but the Fire Dragon 1.0, I really like the 1.0. You guys saw I have the really small one of that. So I was thinking of doing a really small 2.0, but I also just want to fold a nice regular one. I think it'll be pretty cool. It's a really nice design. I think it's a fish base dragon. Is that right? If I remember correctly. Alright, so now we have that. Out of all those, I've only made the Ancient Dragon. Nice. Yeah, Ancient Dragon's a classic. Ah, Mod, if you're watching right now, we need to make a water, a hydrate pull thing, a command that like notifies me to drink water. A hydration check. what this does is it should bring this hair forward enough to cover the face, basically. Alright, now I think we can finally do this sync fold. Part open, part closed sink, because the whole rear area will be closed sink while this front is open. All right, we're doing good on time. Alright, we just about got it. All right, hopefully that is the correct proportion. A reference, I mean. So now we can, well, we're gonna find out if it is. Here's one of our arms. Oh, what's up, Bodo? Hey! Drew, somehow I haven't folded Ancient Dragon yet. I don't know, I feel like it's folded so frequently that I couldn't really bring anything new to it. Hello. Yeah, I think, you know, with models like that, and especially with someone at your level, Drew, it's like it'd be more for yourself, I guess, folding it. It's kind of like a, you know, maybe it's like a fun thing. Or you can, yeah, you can challenge yourself to bring something new to it if that's the goal. For me, I want to fold. Back in the day, like that was that standout model that I first saw. That I was like, oh my goodness, this is origami still. And then since that day, it's like I wanted to build the skill to fold it. Yeah, I think for everyone's reasoning for folding, it's always different, you know. It is a very cool design, though. A real classic. For sure. That's a very interesting topic, though. I think, you know, with designers, as like really skilled designers, there's becomes like a kind of like what happens, or I guess folding other people's models starts to become a little bit of a different thought process than like a hobbyist's folder. Because as a designer, you can kind of create your own of anything. Oh, that is so unfortunate. There is a hair stuck in the treated paper. Let me try to get this out, but it might, this might be a lost cause here. I must not have worn a hat when I treated the paper. You know, I don't think we can get that out. Hopefully it will just be hidden in the paper. That is a big sad right there. You know, maybe I should make that could be a YouTube video asking like, getting takes of like designers, like Bodo, you know, when you fold someone else's model, or like how often do you fold someone else's model versus just folding your own or designing something new? I guess that's like a that's like the starter question. Since Bodo's here, I can ask that. I think I've already heard this answer from you in the past, but if you would like to enlighten us with your thought process. Looking good. Can't wait to see the final results. When you read this, I'll already be ahead currently on set 36 of the samurai helmet. Nice. Oh, you just folded the stonefish. Ah, nice, nice. That stonefish is really cool. I need to fold that. I need to fold your giraffe too. There's a lot of things I need to fold. I have so many books now that there's always models that I've set that I really want to fold. What paper did you use for that, by the way, Bodo? I'm thinking of using elephant hide for it, for myself, but... Yeah, that model is a really, really good one. Agree. Oh, Vukami, nice. Maybe I'll fold it with better paper. Can't go wrong with Kami. Alright, so we have this, and then now we need to do feet. I forgot the pre-crease it. That's okay. Okay. Nice. Alright, the hair that was stuck in the paper is mostly hidden. Just a little bit that's sticking out, but hopefully it's okay. Alright. There is that. That's kind of like the general parts of the model. And the head, did I do it too? So what's supposed to happen is, yeah, I think I sync folded too much. I think the reference is actually just at the top of these guys here. Well, yeah, because that wouldn't make any sense. Is that how the face? That's how the face is, right? Yeah, okay. We saw our sync fold was too deep. I remember it was next to the rabbit ears, but I guess this was too much. Good thing is undoing the sync fold is very easy. Sorry, I'm not even showing that. Oh, technically it is on screen. It's on the other camera. Okay, the only thing is the middle is a little bit messy, but that is totally fine because we're going to sync fold it again. It won't be shown. Alright, let's find out where this sync fold is supposed to be. here, or is it? So technically on my other one, I pushed it even further because I stretched it twice. Does that mean it's even further up? I think this is good. We don't want the head too big. But if this doesn't work, then I'll just try again. It's a big oops on my part. Ever design a model and decide you can add more to the model? Yes. This one, basically. The satisfying part is classing out of pre-creasing. The dopamine rush that starts. Facts. That is so true. Isn't like every complex design? Oh yeah. I mean, sometimes it's small though. For example, on this guy in the tutorial, this is small, right? I just literally added some extra texture detail, like the leg. There's literally just 2 valley folds, and I think it makes just a slight bit more difference, but that's a small thing you can add to a design. But yeah, I think a lot of complex models that go through multiple iterations can kind of be like that. There's also another way of designing that Drew's really good at, and he determines the details and packs it so it's efficient. And in that case, you kind of already have all your details set for you. But that's a great way of going about that. But you can always determine during shaping, I think, extra things you want to add. Is that enough space? Hopefully. Now the real question is, do we need to undo some of our shaping folds to get this sync fold in? We're going to try for no, even though it's kind of messy. Or I guess the sequence won't be as nice. Or the sync fold won't be as nice. I think it's doable. Just have to get the first part in, and then push it in. Alright. Sync fold part 2. I think this looks a little bit better. There's definitely a little bit more room. Oh, it is 4:21. I gotta go pretty soon. But I think this is a okay, let's do one. Let's just test the face is big enough. So the face will basically go like right here. And I think that's going to be good. So we are going to leave off right here. And we will continue on the next stream with Rapunzel. But you can kind of see we got the body here and then like 3 body lengths of hair, which should be long enough to represent Rapunzel because it's going to be pretty long. Should be nice. But yeah, kind of last things to end off the stream. thanks guys for joining in. There'll be more content soon. So we just wrapped up the Dragon Knight tutorial. And like I said early in the stream, I'm starting my career job as a software engineer. So we're going to both have more time and less time for content. Just kind of scheduling wise, it'll be more regular schedule. Because nice thing about work is work gets off at the same time every day. Most of the times, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, what that should mean though is I want to do season 2 of Origami Review. That's going to be a fun one. We're going to start off with the Origami Dare and Death Battle submissions. Because a lot of those designs were super epic. And I think we'll just go through them all. Should be really fun. The competition's technically still going, so there'll be some time on that one. Other videos where I'm going to do some compilation of my TikToks for YouTube, because some people just don't want to install TikTok, and I totally understand. But I think my TikToks are fairly entertaining, so that might be nice. Make a video, little series. And then other than that, the giveaway. So once again, look out for that giveaway. It's going to come soon. There'll be a whole video for it, lots of media, and it will be really awesome. And I'm excited for someone to win. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. This was a pretty fun stream, and I'm excited to finish this off and see what it looks like. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video or the next stream. And thanks for tuning in.